Hi everyone, my name is Roman Kornev. You are on the channel about professional trading. I am a partner of AMarkets. Last week I talked about the fact that the Australian Central Bank may cut the interest rate, and it happened. The rate was cut. The Australian dollar fell and we made money on it. From each lot, $300. By the way, to trade one standard lot, you only need $100 in the MetaTrader platform and open an account using the link in the description of this video. Let's also discuss now the other news that is coming up this week. I will also show you my reversal points directly on the chart in the MetaTrader platform, which I trade on and which you can also trade on this week and make money. I will also show you the currency pair that my trading robot trades best on. So let's get started. We open the economic calendar and look at the important news that move the markets. On Wednesday, May 28th, there will be news. The Central Bank of New Zealand's interest rate decision, and the current rate is 3.5%. And it's projected to go down to 3.25%. Generally, interest rate cuts are kind of good news because loans are getting cheaper. But in the moment for us, for traders, and if you are a trader, it is very important. In the moment of interest rate reduction, the currency usually falls sharply. And in this case, the New Zealand dollar can fall very sharply and you can make money on it. So to make sure you don't miss this news, subscribe to my Telegram channel via the link in the description of this video. 30 minutes before the news release, I warn everyone, make my forecast, write the data, what the actual data is, and we make money on it together. Now let's take a look at the chart of the New Zealand dollar. And what do we see? We see kind of an uptrend, but right now we see a reversal of the New Zealand dollar downward, and it is natural. After every break of a strong level, the price corrects back to test this level and decide to go further or go back. And in general, this news that the New Zealand dollar may decline, of course, will provoke it to go down this line. The upper purple line is the resistance line, and now it's going to be a mirror support line. I like such lines very much because my reversal points work very well on them. See, here I'm showing my reversal point, and as soon as the price comes to this line, there will most likely be a correction. It happens very often. Here you can buy and make money on the growth. That is, we buy, the New Zealand dollar grows, we earn on it. I publish such reversal points very often, or rather not often, but I publish selected reversal points in my VIP channel, so if you are interested, subscribe to use good reversal point. And now I am showing you free of charge. You can learn how I determine them, and if you are just starting to study the financial market, you can test them and see how they work out. And now on the eve of the news, yes, there will be news on Wednesday, on the eve of the news that the New Zealand Central Bank is likely to cut the interest rate and the New Zealand dollar may fall. Many people will start to sell, and I also succumb to this trend to sell, but I still like more precise, let's say, entry. And these are the reversal points. I'll buy from here and make money on the upside. If the price breaks this line, we have one more reversal point down below. This is the support line right here. You can buy from it as soon as the price reaches here and make money on the growth. You can also apply the averaging strategy. If the price breaks through this line here, which is unlikely, but if it does break this line and goes further, you can buy up here on the support line and thus average your position. But this is for those who like the averaging strategy. By the way, my trading robot works according to the averaging strategy. And now let's see which currency pair is the best to use it on. In my opinion, the most favorable moment for trading robot in buy and sell mode at the same time. The currency pair British Fung Japanese Yen is suitable. Look, it's like this. Well, not a clearly defined sideways trend, but what is important for us is not even the fact that the trend is sideways, but a good correction. You see, as soon as the price, let's say, reaches some maximum, then immediately goes down. As soon as it reaches a certain level, it goes back down. And it is treading in this, roughly speaking, channel. That is why such moments are very good. If you trade my robot fly dynamic right now, you can open an additional currency pair British pound and Japanese yen and run it in buy and sell mode at the same time. If you find it difficult to set it up, feel free to contact us. We have a specialist in customization. He will help you to set it up. Write to me in Telegram. I will tell you how to get it. Consultation. Well, if you have not yet tried my trading robot, then write to me on the link in the description in Telegram. I will tell you how to get it for free. I give it for a test period. If you need it for a week, please test it. You can use it on any broker, on any accounts, real or demo. By the way, I talked about this at the presentation I was invited to at the Glossy Very Pair magazine. We have it here in Yekaterinburg. So, if you are interested in trading algorithms, be sure to email me at the link in the description and take the trading robot for testing. Let's see some more reversal points that can be traded this week. Let's look at the most popular currency pair euro-dollar as an example. It is also in a small stop right now. And here what do we observe? We have a certain resistance line. Let's draw a reversal point here. When the price comes up to it, it will be possible to sell to make money on the decline. But if it goes back, we have several reversal points here. Here we have a resistance line, a mirror support line. Let's note here the option of entering the trade right here. And if the price goes further, we can also average here, by the way. You can also buy from this line and make money on the growth. That is, by and large, we do not care where the price will go, whether it will go up or down. We just need to wait until the fish swims in the net or the euro dollar reaches the reversal point. From there, we buy or sell and make money on it. I remind you that my trading strategy is scalping. That is, I mark entry points for short movements. That is not something that you come in and wait for a week. Although some of my traders trade like that, some of them use my reversal points from the web channel even with a trading robot. But who trades? You can use this advice. And in general, I trade short term. That is, I believe that the price rebounds very often, and this I see, this I observe. But as a rule, the movement is short, and you can make money on it, of course, with leverage. That is why you need to choose a broker that has leverage. I work with such brokers because, for example, there are very few brokers on the Russian market that provide leverage. That is why we use foreign brokers. Well, you will find the most reliable of them on the link in the description. But if you are just starting your way in trading, then be sure to take my basic course on trading for beginners from scratch. I give it to everyone for free who replenishes the account on my link, trades at brokers recommended by me. I wanted to return to the currency pair British pound, Japanese yen, which I recommended to you for trading robot. But here, you can also trade manually. Look, here is the M15 time frame, quite scalper-like, right? Here and here, I see a support line. I just noticed it, and I decided to show you here. And also there is a resistance line, and in the near future the price will probably reach either the resistance line or the support line. There are good reversal points from here, but look at scalping. Yes, there will probably be a correction here. Well, presumably there may be 50 or 100 pips, but I'm counting on 15-30 pips of water. It's not much, but it's scalping. For those who need a lot and fast, please, you can use these reversal points. And let's finally look at your favorite gold. I will show you a good example of how the reversal points work. I gave this point in my last issue, and in the VIP channel, by the way, I gave this signal. By the way, gold against the Australian dollar has already worked out its signal, which I wrote about in the VIP channel. But gold has worked out its signal just now. And an inattentive viewer of my YouTube channel may say that this is in fact, where is this correction? But if we take a closer look, for example, put it on M5, we will see that the price reached the level and made a correction. Let's calculate how much. 890 pips. That's not much. It's very decent. Yes, it didn't touch this line exactly, but it doesn't have to. Keep in mind that if you use my pivot points, I recommend entering the trade early, because the market is not math. It will never touch you exactly. It's always either a little bit short or a little bit over. Therefore, if you use my reversal points, open a trade in advance. If you are afraid of high volume, divide it into several parts. This is the standard advice that I give even in my professional course, which, by the way, you can read the program on the link in the description. I have a link to my website there. Speaking of scalping, it's an interesting strategy in general, and it has different types. I recently did an interview with a trader, a live interview with a trader from the Czech Republic, which I should have published by this issue. You can watch it on my channel. We're here. I'll give you a hint here. Link to the video if you haven't seen it yet. Make sure you do. He just talks about how he trades scalping on Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is perfect for that right now because it recently broke an all-time high. Now the volatility has increased, and accordingly Bitcoin is very good and very suitable for scalping strategy according to this trader. I also sometimes give my Bitcoin reversal point, but they're not in this issue. Maybe they will be in the next one. But if you are interested, listen to his strategy. Be sure to follow the link and watch the interview with this trader. On this positive note, I would like to finish. I wish everyone a successful trading week. Trade with pleasure. Bye, everyone.